see. What am I going to do tonight? All right, so just trying to think of a few things. Discuss around Memorial Day in a couple weeks. I'm probably gonna be doing a session, all Saturday one, but we'll see what happens. I'm still deciding. I have a project idea in mind to work on. Just want to get that all set up. But today, let's just go through Iclone, see what we can come up with, bring something in and shoot. You know, same old drill. I'm probably going to keep it short. Going to try to get some sleep early tonight, or earlier. I was out last night, so. All right, let's see what we got here today. So, cool. Just wait till Iclone loads up. I actually do have an idea. An arch. Okay, I might have something. Yeah. I have a few ideas. Okay. No project. New level. T. Let's save. Save current level as. There. Okay. So, yeah. Roof. Reception, pillar. Brick wall. Window. So let's put this at 0. Right in the center, so that's going to be our control point. And are we dealing with 100s? Sorta, we're dealing with 50s. Okay. Do like this, so we'll probably build, I just want to build like a very simple set. And then we can do some designs here. So something like this. How's it looking? It's looking fine. And let's put some light in. And then we'll see. Maybe at the end here, we'll put wall here. Something like that. No, this won't work, but is there something else? No? Hmm. Did I put a wall up here? So what is this? Let me check. I want to see what the original map is. I want to see a reference. Yep. I just want to see what this reference is. Get an idea. Man, it's just just one of those days. Oopsies. All right. Oh, I see. So we got wall, wall, wall here, wall here. And the pillar here. Corner wall. And then this would be what? Pillar. Here. Oh, okay, so this would be... Yes. Okay. So that'd be something like this. Look like something like this. Whoops. And it'd be like a brick. Dismiss. No. 0. Yep. So something like that. That. There, right there. So probably leave it like this. And leave it like this here. And then we have floor. Do I have a ceiling, or is it just called roof? Wall molding, huh? Oh, okay. So that's more for that's more for that. Okay. All right. So something like this here. Oop. Put it from 0. Ah, I see. Okay. Something like this here. Here, then I just kind of like want a shot here. So let's get, what is the roof? Okay, I see. It's floorboards up here. And then something with the floor, then you can kind of, we'll do some set dressing here. All right, and then let's put ultra dynamic sky in so I can have a better frame, better visual. Hey. Hey. Yep. Okay. So it's just by size. Okay. What is this? 2A plaster wall. All right. Just want set like this up here. Put a floor down. $300 by $300. Okay. So. All right. So. Alright, sorry about that. Ooh, light blocker, huh? Actually, I was looking into it. So yeah, actually, let's make our own. What I'm going to do is, whoops, sorry, I'm going to mute the mic so I don't hit it constantly. All right, hopefully, let me. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to adjust this to 2250. And I'm also going to go to props, going to make a material. There we go. No, I don't want it reflecting. There we go. I want it to completely absorb the light. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to make a basic shape. Here, here, and here. And what I'm going to do is just change the size of this. So this is a little trick I do. Decagon had it, but so this was something I just kind of, I was working on a project for somebody and the light kept bleeding through. So I was trying to, I was messing around and realized, hey, I can have I can make these little flags here to diffuse the light. So what it does is it's going to absorb the light from me, so I can actually have a lot more control. And because I know, you can use it to create these nice little shadows here. I'm trying to make sure that this is two-sided, because you see it's creating a shadow here. So anytime you're making a set, or if you see there's too much light, you can just create these little these little flags here, and it's going to absorb your light. So you have a lot more control. So we have some moonlight here. Now, it's pretty useful. I do this a lot for indoor sets. Like, I'll build a hotel room and kind of surround it with these blocks here, so I have a lot more control of my lighting. So I only keep the window source open. That way it's not bleeding all around. That way we can actually light a little bit better. So we do 0.25 and something like this. So this glass might be a little too thick, but we'll see. Actually, let's look. Let's actually put the glow strength at like 0. I don't want it to emit, because that's why we're getting that effect. And something tells me I may have to change the specular, or sorry, the DOF thing. Yep, I do. 4. There we go. And probably screw it up, but whatever. There we go. All fixed. All right. So, what am I gonna put? Ooh, I know what I'm gonna put the outside. Blueprint. What do I have for blueprint? Brooklyn Alley. What's this? Blueprints. Ooh, building generic, huh? I don't want anything too fancy. So we have some glow. Maps, not bad. So, I did see a sign somewhere. Let me look. Cornice. Panel. Parking sign. Ooh, parking sign. Yes. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. All right. So I could probably put this somewhere like this here, or somewhere in the corner, I guess, but just in case we can change it here with another building here. I could just put a bunch of these in. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so what's this? Is it just a collection? Yeah, it's probably a collection. And if I have to adjust, I can adjust. So how does that look? Oh yeah, so we can just easily do this. Oops. So what I want to do is let's get some red here. Okay. Maybe something here, movable. But kind of shine it back here at a 45-degree angle and lower it by like 1. That way we here, and for the sake of it, here. Here, we're going to be applying the light, red light here. Something like this here. In exchange, I want here in the rectangular lights and it's blue. Now let's change it by 30. So, actually, no. Put a point light here. Mm. Yes. Ceiling fan, huh? Got a lamp. Lines, huh? Okay. Or a desk. Nah, he needs something more important. Hmm. Right. Wait a second. I'd like to put the parking a little bit closer. I don't want to see it in frame here. Desk, furniture, desk. Table. Limp. That's it. It doesn't really matter what's behind. I just want to film in front. Just for the sake of it. Oh yeah, what is this for? Just shot idea I had. Wanna it's for somebody, or actually, it's for my own work. Props. finally. Lamp? Ah. I think it should be on the right here. Should be right there. Put the money right there. Oh, you kind of see. Up. Oh yeah, I think we're ready. All right, we're ready to film, so I'm just going to open up Iclone. Ay. Right there. All right. Nope. Yeah, just what I'm doing is just making a bunch of images here and kind of assembling it together later on. I actually have them in Iclone or in Unreal. Oh. So I'll have them sit down. I just want to use as many of these motion stuff I can, just demonstrate a lot of it, just get some use out of it basically. No. May have to make it smaller, but may even have to make this smaller, but that's okay. So can even raise it up, doesn't matter. Yeah, we could probably raise it up. I want him to be pissed, like angry. He didn't look angry enough. More anger. There we go. No, not that. I can even just do this up here. Can do a shot of this. Raise them up a bit so there's a little bit more. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's just send them over. And then zoom the camera in, and then, you know, just one of those dumb little motions. So let's just let's bring him in. Make sure that apparently he had some weird hair. Yeah, turn the physics off. We don't need to deal with that. Okay, it's still bringing it in. Okay. All right, so we'll bring it in, shoot, and then maybe do a couple of shots, or one more shot here. Huh. Okay. And we're done. Okay. Okay, so Falcone's in. Good. And just gonna save everything. Save all. Gonna put him at 0, 0, and 0. And there we are. And make a new level sequence. There. 48 frames per second. Use animation. that. Okay. So when you put, let's just raise them up a bit. Okay, so now it's time to let's get the crop right. Lens squeeze factor 2. Okay. And let's make sure everything's fine. I want to put them in the center. Rotation 90 degrees. And I may have to do that right there. Yep. Might even put some plants or something. Sure, let's put plants here. Bookshelf here. Get rid of that glow, please. There. And we can just put a bunch of books in. Sure, just grab all that and just throw it in. Go to frame 0. And let's set our camera here. Location. Okay. All right, fine. We'll increase the point layout to like 0.25. Use that 3200 there. You know better than that. there's a moment like that where he's staring. That's probably where I would capture it, like what I need. Probably need that. I think the flickering could make him just pull it down a bit. Do we want to increase it to 8? I might, if it's going to stop it. I'll have to increase the exposure compensation. There we go. There we are. Okay. And finally, just simulate some movement. That way it's not as robotic. That's a little too much, so I'd like to do maybe 0.1. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So probably here, not that, but I'll probably do a much more closer angle here, so I'll kind of cut. All right, save all, export. Yep. All right. And render. Lighting's fairly simple. I just wanted a strong backlight. And then, you know, you have your little bit of motivated lighting. Actually, you have motivated lighting on both ends from the backlight and, you know, your main source of light. But I think it's not too bad for what it is. I just wanted a shot. Like I said, color affects mood. You know, can make a character stand out. Probably cut out some parts, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Office set and lighting. Okay. So let's see what it looks like in Premiere. Also, let's look at the thumbs up and thumbs down one. See, well, even though some of the hair is a little goofy, but kind of walk through that. So you got input part. That's the fighting scene. So let's talk about thumbs up, thumbs down. Yep. Let's do 200%. So yeah, camera angle I was explaining. How I kind of planned these angles here. I wasn't sure if I don't really remember much, but it's always about like what the first thing in my mind is. I always think of like what's in the viewpoint of the audience. What do I want them to focus on? So up, down. So you see, it's like a reaction. So kind of subtle movements, nothing too crazy. That's what I like to work with here. And for him, oh yeah, So something like this, like definitely one of the I don't know. Also, this allows me to experiment more with color and lights and some cinematography stuff. You know. Like something like this here. So just for example, some of my I don't know, it just gives me an idea of how to approach it, but there's a difference between that and that. I don't know. Anyway. Some crazy images. Will it work? I don't know. I don't remember. So this is just stuff like that. Tear gas. Let's see. Vault would be, I think, yeah. I don't know. This is kind of a. This is kind of one of my outer attempts at a. You know, when it comes to style and visuals and such, it's one of my more outer. I say more experimental. Like, this one here. This just comes from me having a couple ideas, trying it out, and see what happens. You know. It's always worth just to experiment, you know. And that was the whole point of it, I guess. Just to experiment, see what we can come up with, and probably cut it together in a trailer and call it good. Whatever was on my mind, I just decided to go with it. Ooh, I forgot about this. Everything. Yeah, everything worth experimenting. That's let's see, I think. Then where's the shotgun one? That's pretty much it. Yep. Yeah, basically, it's sorta. It's just me experimenting, coming up with it, and see if these can actually make something convincing. You know. Finally, I think. Yeah, it's this one here. So. See, yep, that's the one. Okay. But yeah, it's just I don't know when I'm gonna stop. Eventually I'll say okay, we're fine, and maybe add a couple more shots in or something. You know, what's going on with Endgame? I'm editing it. I'm kind of doing little reshoots here and there with it. Not that, but the music's also getting composed as well. But right now, we're just kind of going back and forth on the editing. So, not sure when I have an ETA on it, but that's where it is at the moment. There's a couple of reshoots I'm working on right now, but it's getting there. This is just this is actually, so think of it as more for like live streaming, and then Endgame is my offline stuff. So that's where it's at. But yeah, that's kind of like what I have so far, and eventually, what would be really fun is like while I'm working on this is something I wanted to do when I was working on Endgame, is just because there's just gonna be me in Premiere or editing or something, and yeah, I don't know if that would be really boring for anybody, because it's just gonna be me going back and forth between shots and going okay, and then going in making a couple adjustments or something, see if it works, and I don't know, it's kind of boring. So I wanted to do something a lot more fun for people, so just kind of building sets, building a scene, render, and then that's it. So that's how it is. It'll be done soon, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully see. Overall this is a pretty impressive little shot. What's going on here? Oh. Okay. Yep. Yep. So Endgame's still alive, and I'll be doing some editing tomorrow or so, and then going back and forth, probably Sunday. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I also want to talk to. Let's see if I can get something quickly done. So I'm gonna